The lights are big and bright here on this Friday night lights here on Zaleski Sports. It is the Fond du Lac Cardinals and the Kaukauna Ghosts right here, right now. Kaukauna sitting 3-1 overall on the year, number 6 team ranked in Division II. Fond du Lac on the road trying to put up the upset. Last year, Fond du Lac was able to get the win against Kaukauna, almost the same type of feel, but this time it's at a different field. Last year, it was all in Fond du Lac. This year, it's in the stomping grounds of the Galloping Ghosts. Here on Zaleski Sports, we thank you guys for joining us. Joel Roush doing our production work here tonight. Brendan Retzloff here with the commentary for today's action. And it is a terrific night for some football. Temperatures sitting around 75 degrees here for kickoff. And we will send things here to our pregame where we are introducing Kaukauna High School and the referendum they are proposing. We'll show that right now for you guys here on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, KASD residents. After months of community input and thoughtful study, I am excited to announce that the Kaukauna Area School District Board of Education has authorized a facilities referendum, which will appear on the November 5th ballot. If approved, this comprehensive plan will address critical long-term needs across our district by building a new, innovative middle school to better align with modern learning standards, expanding access to 4K and 5K programs at Victor Hayne Elementary, which will provide more opportunities for our youngest learners, renovating Park Community Charter School to better serve our students, staff, and community by modernizing our library media center and creating safer and more functional entryway and office areas. This plan will enhance safety and security in all schools, as well as addressing high-priority maintenance needs so all of our facilities are able to continue to serve Kaukauna students for generations to come. We are so grateful for all of the community feedback that was used to help create this plan, and it truly reflects our shared vision for the future. In the coming weeks leading up to the November referendum, there will be multiple opportunities for you to learn more about this proposed facilities plan. These include direct mailings, informational meetings, school tours, and detailed information that's available on our website, kaukaunasfuture.org. I encourage you to stay informed and engage with us as we approach this important vote. Thank you for your continued support of our students and our schools. And together, we can ensure that KASD remains a place where every student has the opportunity to learn, grow, and succeed.
How about that performance there from the Kaukauna Marching Band? Today's pregame show is presented by Revive Wellness. Feel revitalized at Revive Wellness with locations in Appleton and Oshkosh. Our IV therapy and hydration treatments are tailored to your health, beauty, fitness, and wellness goals. With over 20 years of RN experience, we deliver safe, top quality care. Visit Revive Wellness today. Like we mentioned before, the Galloping Ghosts 3-1 here on the season, and they're riding a 3-game winning streak. They opened the season up against Notre Dame Academy, one of the top teams that was ranked in Division III, a 13-16 loss in that one. Then a thriller happened here against West Appear in Week 2, 35-31 victory. Then domination against Hortonville in Week 3. Then in Week 4 against number 9 ranked Mina, which has now fallen to 17th in the rankings. A 17-6 win for the Galloping Ghosts and Coach Matt Binsfeld for Kaukauna, averaging 25 points a game this year. And that's a big thanks to their junior star quarterback, Ron Schaefer, who has been lights out his last 3 games. Average quarterback rating of 117 in his last 3 games, which is very well above average, to say the least. Then, on the other hand, if you're looking at the Fond du Lac Cardinals, 0-4 on the season, but man, they have had to deal with one of the hardest schedules that we have probably seen overall in the state of Wisconsin. They had a 14-28 loss in the season opener against number 15 Sussex Hamilton. Then against number 11 Marquette U, lost 12-31. Then against Appleton North, a 7-21 loss, and against number 5 Kimberly last week, lost 7-42. Kimberly, one of the top dogs in the state. They have been like that for such a long time now. But Fondy averaging 10 points a game under head coach Sam Plucker. And here is the Ghost Rider on the handoff. Flipped it over. It was a good exchange, but the official could not come up with it. And that official is probably thinking, good thing I'm not playing the sport here tonight. About to get things underway here at Bank of Kaukauna Stadium. The Galloping Ghosts wearing their home black. Fond du Lac in white. Fond du Lac last year put up the upset on this Kaukauna team. And that was a pretty entertaining one. Fond du Lac ended up winning the toss. They decided to defer. Kaukauna to receive to open up this night here on Friday. Set to kick things away. Kavanaugh Weinberg set to return for the Galloping Ghosts. That game last year was a 34-24 win for Fond du Lac. This one bounces into Weinberg, and he'll take it at about the 15. Only goes about 5 yards up the field, and now he gets shoved out of bounds, maybe at the 21-yard line here. So that will bring things ahead for the offense of Kaukauna, led by the junior quarterback, number 6, Bron Schaefer. Aiden Reardon, the leader in the backfield, also a junior. Probably their biggest leader, though, it's number 9, the senior Parker Shue, who has had an outstanding season. 17 receptions this year for Parker, averaging 23 yards per reception, almost 400 yards in receiving through 4 weeks. Shaver takes the snap, hands it off to Reardon, and he breaks some tackles, and he breaks free He gets all the way up to the 31-yard line. A very impressive first carry of the night here for Matt Binsfeld and his offense. And this schedule does not get any easier for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, but they're going to be playing their hardest here tonight, try to play a game of upset. Schaefer hands it off to Reardon. This time a stop in the backfield. And that time it was Guardian Harris, the linebacker. That is right, his name is Guardian. It was Harris and Rhett Havelaka who were there on the stop. And it's a 3rd and short here for the Ghosts here to begin the night. Two receivers at the top, Shu at the bottom of your screen, and he's looking at him, and he's got him on a slant, but he dropped it, and Fond du Lac is going to get out of this. A 3-and-out to begin the night here for the Galloping Ghosts, and that one Parker Shu wishes he could have back. And it just goes to show that even the best of them can drop those passes out there. I mean, referring back to the NFL and the Monday Night Football game, Saquon Barkley dropped an easy one. So, just goes to show, even though the players getting paid millions of dollars, they still can't come up with the plays. Now we got a timeout taken by Fond du Lac on the field. Sam Plucker wanted to take that timeout, and we will take a timeout ourselves. We'll be right back in 30 seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
Friends, are you a retiree like myself and have some spare time and wanting to meet new people? I drive school bus for Cobeson Buses. I enjoy seeing many smiling faces, and I still have time for the activities I enjoy. Cobeson Buses offers a flexible schedule, and it's a well-paid part-time job. It's the perfect balance of work and play. Come join me make a difference in your community. Visit Cobeson.com for more information and to find a Cobeson terminal near you.
And welcome back, everybody. 10:37 to go in this first quarter. Fond du Lac's got 2 players back to receive the punt. Low snap, able to get it off, and a fair catch signaled at the 35-yard line from Sam Murray. So Fond du Lac will have some pretty decent starting field position here for their first drive here tonight. And based on Kaukauna's first drive, this is already completely different from the type of gameplay that we saw them have from last week against Neenah. Kaukauna was very methodical on their drive, but it didn't help that Shu had that drop on 3rd down, but we'll see how Fond du Lac can respond with things here. In a wildcat formation, and taking it up the field is Carmel Ammons, and Ammons just gets stuffed. Might have lost a yard on that one. And there's Hunter Myers for the Galloping Ghosts. Myers and Weber were the ones there. Going to be calling Sam Weber's name a lot here tonight. One of the big pieces and captains of this Kaukauna defense. And now a player's got to come out of the game. And they'll resume the clock here. This time back to the regular formation as Johnson hands it off over to the side. What a stop. And that's Reed Whitman, who was there to get the stop. DeAndre Williamson, the quarterback here for Fond du Lac. Williamson this season, 46 of 85, 474 yards, a couple of touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He's trying to play clean here in a 3rd and long. Here. Kaukauna seems like they're going to send 5. They do. Williamson escapes, and he's got a lot of speed, able to tiptoe down to around the 44-yard line, so he's going to be short of the 1st down. And now you got decision time here if you're Sam Plucker. And this is probably a punting situation, but if you want to try to make a statement early and try to knock down the top dog, you got to have high risk, high reward type of plays. And it looks like they are going to go for it. Could just be a bluff, try to make them jump off sides. 2 receivers at the bottom. Davis, far receiver on the bottom. Williamson eludes pressure, finds him right down the middle, and Davis will get the 1st down and plenty more yardage all the way up to Kaukauna's 41-yard line. Johnson and Davis were the receivers that were there at the bottom. And Fond du Lac is in business here with 8:37 to go. Sends Ueltum in motion and hands it off over to Bingham. And Bingham, he is only able to get 2 or 3 yards on that carry. Braden Bingham, he is 5'9", 175, a senior for the team. Typically bodies of that size, 5'8", 5'9", you see them in the backfield, and they can pay off pretty well. Hands it off to him, and a big tackle underneath. Bingham, he wants a flag, and the flag is thrown. And that was a very late penalty flag, but it most definitely did look like a horse collar tackle, and this is going to be 15. So they actually called this penalty a back of the helmet tackle, which is equivalent to a face mask. So it is a 15-yard penalty assessed. Automatic 1st down here for the Cardinals. Williamson in the shotgun, man in motion, Davis. Fakes the handoff, play action, looking down the field. He had his man, but he left the pass short. And that was Adrian Johnson. It was the right idea, but Williamson, he kind of floated that one well short of Johnson. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Different running back in the backfield here. It's Mason Henschel for Fond du Lac. Henschel on the play action. The option goes for Williamson, and Williamson runs right into a wall at the 26-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and about 7 or 8 yards here. Another 3rd and long for Fond du Lac. The way the Cardinals are managing the clock right now, it is going their way nicely. stacked at the top. Davis in motion. Play action. Williamson looking deep. He's got his man into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. In for 6 is Connor Johnson. And Johnson has his 4th touchdown here of the season. And Fond du Lac's on top 6-0. What a start. And a first drive here for the Cardinals over the number 6 team in D2. And the Fond du Lac student section excited about that one. On to attempt the PAT. It is up and good for Xander Chanel. And it is 7-0. About halfway through this first quarter. We'll send things to a quick TV timeout. We'll be right back for more here on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports.
I didn't tell Fond du Lac more about running.
Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
And welcome back, everybody. Today's game is brought to you by Visit Marshfield. There's always something fun to do in Marshfield. Go to visitmarshfield.com to see upcoming events and the latest winners in Best of Marshfield Contest 2024. That's visitmarshfield.com and follow them on Facebook. Chanel to send it away to Weinberg again. This time, a different ghost will receive it and stumbling over on it. He's just going to have to fall right underneath it was Lathan Hurst. And that was a very Cardinal-friendly bounce when that ball landed. And now Kaukauna is going to be trapped deep in their own territory starting at the 15-yard line. But going back to that touchdown pass from Williamson to Connor Johnson. Connor Johnson, he's the top receiver for this Fond du Lac team. And that play action pass was drawn up perfectly for him. 2 safeties ended up biting to go forward. This time, Kaukauna does a handoff up the middle. I believe it was Reardon who took it for about a few yards. But Connor Johnson, going into this game, he had 26 receptions for 356 yards and 3 touchdowns on the season. The top dog of the Cardinals. 2nd and long here. Handed off to Reardon. He's got plenty of room on the outside. Cuts back in, and he goes all the way to the 34-yard line. And an easy first down here for the Galloping Ghosts. Fond du Lac mostly in this season on their offense. They've been invested in the running game. Their passing game was their friend that time. Big hit underneath between Reardon and I believe that is Humantum. Peyton Humantum led with the hit there. 2nd and about 6 yards to go for the Ghosts. Trips right for Kaukauna. Receiver in the slot is Weinberg. This time Schaefer steps up to it and he's going to dump it off over to Kyle Kress, and he's going to be just about a yard short of the first down. Seemed like Schaefer had plenty of options of what he could have done there. Last week we saw a similar play like that, and it was Brody McMullen who had the reception against Nina right down the middle of the field, and it looked like he had him open again, but that time he passed up on it. 3rd and short. They go with the wide pass to Weinberg, and he cuts in to get by and get the first down. So Kaukauna extends the drive. Seemed like they stuck with that play call all throughout. Fond du Lac's got a touchdown lead early, and Kaukauna wants to call a timeout. Matt Binsfeld might have been running out of time to get the snap off, so we'll take a timeout as well. 4:14 to go, 7-0. Cardinals on top here on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Welcome back, everybody. It's a 7-0 lead for the Fond du Lac Cardinals over the Galloping Ghosts. Some action going on in our comment section. 300 viewers with us here tonight. I know things may feel a little different on a different channel. 1st and 10 here. Shoe in motion. He's running back and forth, doing everything possible. Schaefer looks, and he fires, and he completes it. The ball goes free. Fond du Lac falls onto it, but they're going to say it was a catch, and he was down. That is John Vogt, who had the reception. We haven't seen much from Vogt here on the season, but luckily for him, he was able to hang on to it as he was falling to the ground. 2nd and 3 from the gun. Fakes the handoff, play action, looking up the middle, lobs it for Shoe, and this time he's able to complete it. 30 yards straight, right down the middle to Parker Shoe, and Kaukauna all the way to the 10-yard line. Just the amount of touch that Braun Schaefer just puts on that football, it's so impressive. And his connection with the senior leader in Parker Shoe, it's just been there this year. And he'll take it himself. Schaefer carries it up to the 5. And Braun Schaefer, he's just got a lot of adversity, a lot of toughness in him. What a debut season as the starter he has had thus far, leading this team to ranked 6th in our Zaleski Sports polls. And you can find those polls to become a member, $5 with us at Zaleski Sports. 2 receivers at the top. And it's a fake. Kress will take it, and he got tripped up. The ball might have went free. And not really much doing there on that play, so it'll be 3rd and goal from the 5. But Braun Schaefer, last week against Nina, he did what he could to get the job done. 16 of 24, 246 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions for him on the day. It was mainly the running game for Kaukauna that did a lot of work. But Schaefer's got 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. here on the season through 4 weeks. Kress in the backfield. Shoe at the bottom. He's looking to his left. Diving attempt for Weinberg. And it is incomplete. And it will be decision time here for the Galloping Ghosts. And being at the 5-yard line, if you don't get this, Fond du Lac's backed up in their own territory, so it almost just makes sense to go for it. Too bad we don't have the stat casts that the NFL has with probability ratings. But I would say according to our own statistics, they say go for it. Kress remains in the backfield. 2 receivers to his left. Schaefer takes the snap. He's got pressure going after him. Schaefer jump throws it, and he gets totally stopped, and it's a sack. And a big stop on 4th down from Fond du Lac. There's the linebacker, Lucas King. And what a way to stop this offense of Kaukauna from the Cardinals. Both of these teams know this is going to be a dogfight of a football game, considering how things went last year between the two programs. Backed up deep in their own territory now is Williamson. Sends Connor in motion, hands it off. And for a minimum gain, if anything there, was Quentin Ortegon. Final minute here of the first quarter. Stadium packed here at Bank of Kaukauna Stadium. Plenty of people here tonight. Sends a man in motion again. Williamson looking around. Runs up towards it, lost the football, and it's recovered by the Ghosts. And advancing it up to the 5-yard line. The pressure coming from the linebacker. That is Hunter Myers, and Hunter Myers, he's made a few great plays on defense. And to come up with the recovery was Sam DiPiazza. And that just makes it worth going for it. Backed up deep in the territory, and Kaukauna is going to reset themselves right at the 5-yard line with 37 seconds to go in the quarter. Williamson just had nothing for him downfield. He was pretty much locked up. All he could do was run with it. He tried to pass it. Schaefer to hand it off to Reardon. He's got an open seam, jumping right towards the pylon, and he's going to be just short. They're going to say he was out at the 2. And that will stop the clock with 31 seconds. Tried to dive in there. Good stop on the defense of Fond du Lac. We'll see if they can come up with another big defensive stand. 2 receivers at the top. Kress in the backfield. Hands it off to him. Kress up the middle. He's in for 6. Touchdown for the Galloping Ghosts. And it's 6-7. And that's what happens when you make a mistake. It's going to come back to bite you, and this is how the Kaukauna team has been throughout this year. If you make a mistake, they're going to make you pay for it. We saw that last week with Nina after a turnover. Kaukauna was able to score a touchdown. And likewise with Hortonville. Chung to tie it up. And Lincoln's extra point is up and good. And we are all square with about 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We got a good one going here tonight at Bank of Kaukauna Stadium. 7-7. We'll send things to a quick break. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crop season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walnut season, or it's first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
All tied at 7 here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game is presented by Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm is here to help you gear up for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-haves, safety essentials, and Blaze Orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all the top brands today at Fleet Farm. Set to send this one away, and it will be returned from the 15-yard line, bouncing off of a tackle all the way to around the 30-yard line was Xavion Davis. So to start things from their own 30 will be the Fond du Lac offense. And DeAndre Williamson Jr. wishes that he could have that last play that he made go back. About 20 seconds left. This one hands it off up the middle, and 3 ghosts are there to just shut it down on Davis. But that was actually Mason Henschel who got shut down there, and that will send things to the end of this first quarter. All square at 7. It's a good one here in this Fox Valley Association Conference. It's Fond du Lac and Kaukauna here on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Quarter number 2 about to get underway here from Kaukauna. 2 touchdowns, that's what we've seen so far. It was DeAndre Williamson, a 27-yard touchdown pass to Connor Johnson. And then it was a 2-yard rushing touchdown for Kyle Kress towards the end of the quarter. Williamson receives from the gun. Play action. Lots of pressure on him. Eludes the pressure. Passed it over to his left. Was looking for Davis on the pass, but there is not really anything doing. Kaukauna is really locking down on the wide receivers of Fond du Lac. And with their defense, with all the things they've studied, Fond du Lac, this team, they've been more known to run the ball on the season. Just going over their numbers on the season, 715 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. And then passing-wise, only 561 yards through those 4 games and 3 touchdowns. Man sent in motion. It's Connor. looking downfield for him, and just nothing there for Williamson, and it's going to be a 3 and out here for Fond du Lac. Good defensive stand by the Galloping Ghosts. Was looking for Connor Johnson on the pass. Williamson's had difficulty with the deep passes here tonight. And we got a flag on the field here. This will be the second penalty here on the night. And they say a false start, so bag it up 5 more. Brody McMullen set to receive for the men in black. Pretty high snap. Very high punt, and this one falls very short at around the 47-yard line. So really good starting field position here for the Galloping Ghosts. Today's game is presented by Pagoni's Pizza. Pagoni's Pizza is your source for Chicago-style pizza, and with that guaranteed Sicilian taste in Northeast Wisconsin, you may also enjoy gourmet sandwiches, daily specials, and the pizza buffet. We take delivery or dine in and enjoy a family-friendly, relaxing atmosphere, or even enjoy a drink and watch the big game, only at Pagoni's Pizza on East Ann Street in Kaukauna. Reared in with a 4-yard carry there. And that's really all the Kaukauna offense needs to do with their plays. Get 3 or 4 yards, and they're easily able to get these first downs and really wear out the Cardinal defense. Trips to his right. Looking for Weinberg. What a stop. Coming from Sam Maury. And Sam Maury, he's made a couple of really great plays in that cornerback position for Fond du Lac. A loss of about 6 yards on that pass to Weinberg. Weinberg's just lucky enough that he held on to the football because he took a big hit after receiving that pass. 3rd and long here. From the gun. Drifting to his left and finds McMullen at around the 45, and it's going to be 4th and about 3. And once again, decision time for the Galloping Ghosts. It seems like Bron Schaefer is going to stay out there on the field, trying to make a statement. This is their second time going for it on 4th down. 0 for 1 in the ball game. 3 receivers, Trips on his left. Shoe at the top. Schaefer looking. Now he's running with the ball, and now he's in a bunch of trouble, and he steps back. Now he flips field. He's going to keep going with it and carry it with his own legs and pick up the first down. Bron Schaefer running a country mile to pick up 4 yards. But he was able to get it. What a run. And Fond du Lac did everything right there. They were able to lock up the receivers as they were going down the field. And one thing that was outstanding that the receivers did, they were running along with their quarterback so he could try to make that pass, even though he picked it up with his own legs. And Bron Schaefer, he is known to do that this year. Big time stop there in the backfield. Reardon might have lost a couple of yards on that one. But Bron Schaefer, with his legs, he has been tremendous. See if we can get those numbers of his rushing stats here on the season. He can carry it. Look in. He's got all day, and he's got his man. Took a shot. And somehow managed to hold on to the football again. That was Sam Amandon who came up with a big hit on Pearson Bauer. Tight end able to hold on to the ball. Third and long. From the gun. Steps up. Now he fires one towards the sideline. It's contested, and they're going to say shoes out of bounds. Looked pretty close from over here, but his body was a lot more on that boundary. Now Kaukauna is in a territory of, do you punt it? Do you go for it? Do you try to kick a field goal? If they kick a field goal, it's a 57-yard field goal from this spot. So you don't see that happen in high school. The offense will stick it out. 7:31 to go. Trips to his left. Shoe at the bottom. Schaefer is going to dump it off to Reardon. And Reardon's got a bunch of blockers. Get it up to the 28-yard line and pick up the first down. And that was just great blocking by the offensive line. Haven't really given much credit this year to the offensive line, but they did a great job picking up on those blocks. Braden Jansen, he was one of the guys who was there. Chmielewski, he was another one of those guys who was there to set up the block. It was a really nice play from Kaukauna, and now they'll take the pass. Again, another screen option to Weinberg, and he's got plenty of speed to bring it up to the 14 or 13-yard line, and Kaukauna's dealing here on this drive. First down here for the Galloping Ghosts. And they'll take it up the field to the goal line with Reardon, and he is just short of the end zone. A 12-yard carry for Aiden Reardon, and Kaukauna is knocking on the doorstep for 6 more points. Now, this is if you're Coach Binsfeld, if you make that call of doing that read option type of play for Bron Schaefer, because this play and in the spot they're in is right up his wheelhouse. Reardon in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it off to him, and he's in for a touchdown. Aiden Reardon has his 5th touchdown carry here on the season. And the Ghosts are up by 6, 13-7. And once again, the offensive line is just setting up blocks terrifically and just making the easiest gaps for these running backs to just go through. And Reardon, he really wanted a touchdown there. You saw it in the last play as he was diving for the goal line. Showing for the extra point, and he's got it. It is 14-7. Ghosts on top. And we'll keep things here with you guys. Just trying to get those rushing yards. I was looking for him during that drive for Bron Schaefer. He's ran the ball 28 times this year for 151 yards, so he averages pretty close to 6 yards per carry. So he's got those legs, and he is a huge reason to why Kaukauna was able to score a touchdown on that drive, picking up that 4th down. I mean, he probably ran about 45, 50 yards across the field to just get that 1st down. It was one of those plays that you see out of something from college football, or even a Kyler Murray type of situation, type of play that you see with 6:19 here to go. Kaukauna up by 7. Today's game is brought to you by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, as we saw, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service today. The boot is up, and away, and received at the 5-yard line for Henschel. And Henschel keeps going and shoved out of bounds at around the 22 or 23-yard line. So about a 17, 18-yard return for Henschel. Now, if you're Coach Sam Plucker on the offense, you really got to set something up to your own identity, almost like the first couple of drives that we saw tonight from Fond du Lac, as they were able to score that 1 touchdown. And a lot of it might have to do with the trust in your quarterback, the sophomore, DeAndre Williamson Jr., and he'll take it himself. Flag gets thrown on a play here, as Kaukauna really shut that run down. And it'll be a hold on Fond du Lac. So back it up 10 more yards, and that's not how you want to start a drive on the offense. Losing 10 yards can feel like losing an eternity of yardage if you're out there on the offense. Back it up to the 15-yard line. Williamson, the only one in the backfield. He can run. Kaukauna looks like they're set to send 5. Williamson dumps it off. Quick screen pass, and just absolutely gets cluttered by Isaac Moss. And they might have lost a couple more yards on this one, so it'll be 2nd and even longer. Today's game is brought to you by Culligan. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Biggin in the backfield. Man in motion was Johnson. Looking deep is Williamson for his man, and he's got it. What a diving grab by Connor Johnson at the 49-yard line. What a big play for the Cardinals. A 37-yard strike. Under 5 minutes to go. And Connor Johnson, that matchup with Reed Whitman is going to be one to watch here tonight. Play a reverse here. Switch it upfield with Davis. And Davis gets eaten up by, once again, Isaac Moss. Moss and Weber were the ones there. Xavion Davis has a lot of speed from the exterior, so I like what Fond du Lac's doing, trying to get him to get around the outside. But Fond du Lac's got to set up blockers for him, so he's able to do that. 2nd and about 8. One-on-one coverage with Johnson. Johnson now in motion. Hand it off over to Henschel. Henschel breaks some tackles, lost the football, and he turned it over. Luke Tetzloff picks up the football, and the Ghosts get it right back. And on that run, he just lost the ball. There wasn't really anything doing. He kept fighting for more yardage, and one of the players on defense was there and might have been able to punch it out there. Now Kaukauna with 3:43 and a half left has a chance to get up by 2 possessions. It's Reardon, breaks some tackles, keeps going. Trucked the defender for a gain of 12. Fond du Lac will receive to begin the second half. Trips to his left again. Or trips right, hand off to Reardon. Reardon's going to fall for about a couple of yards here. And I'm liking the tempo right now that Kaukauna is going at. They're not rushing it. They're just really taking their time with the clock. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. One-on-one coverage with Shu. This time it's a handoff again to Reardon, and he's going to stumble for a gain of 1. And will be about 3rd and 6. Fond du Lac's been there to get some stops in the running game. It's been the feet of Bron Schaefer that have really came to bite them. Trips right again in the gun. Schaefer looking. Slant right over to his man. And that was Brody McMullen with about an 18-yard reception all the way up to the 32-yard line. And now Kaukauna going up tempo with the offense. And Schaefer, he's really been slinging the football here tonight. Might have had some movement in the front. And this will be a false start. First mistake we've seen tonight from the offensive line. Clock will continue to run. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the half. 1st and 15. Kyle Kress in the backfield. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to the left. Might have had some movement there. Not called this time. Schaefer's going to take it himself. Spins around to keep it going. And he might have got a couple of extra yards off this spin. And Bron Schaefer and his feet can really deal some damage. And now a timeout here on the field. Not sure who called the timeout, or if maybe it's an injury. Possibly an injury here on Fond du Lac's side. And Sam Amandon. Amandon, yeah. He ended up going to the sideline and exiting, so they're going to check on him. No timeout used. Now the clock will run. Kaukauna trying to manage this clock to perfection, it seems like. Something the Philadelphia Eagles did not do on Monday night. 1 minute to go in the half. Schaefer hands it off to Kress. He makes a cut towards the inside, and he'll pick up a couple more yards, and it'll be about 3rd and 7. And now this seems like a time, if you're Kaukauna, to pass the football, and Fond du Lac's got to be ready for it, but they also have to be ready for the legs of Braun Schaefer. From the gun, drops back, steps up forward, it got tipped, and it is caught by Weinberg. Kavanaugh able to have the steady hands and make the catch. That one was tipped by the defense, though, in Henschel. And spikes it into the ground. Oh, stop the clock. Braun Schaefer seemed frustrated with something there. Fond du Lac ended up calling a timeout, actually, with 25 seconds to go before the snap. Maybe something in the lineup on the defense wasn't right against the offense, and Schaefer might have noticed it. And that's why he might have been frustrated that they called the timeout. Could have taken too long for them to get set as well. But this is a huge possession in this game. This is almost like a stolen possession that we've seen. I mean, it was off of a turnover, and Kaukauna has made teams pay all year for their mistakes. A 1st and 10 from the 18. Schaefer looks to his left, lobs it into the end zone, and it's picked off. He was looking for Shu, and instead, it was Umentum. Peyton Umentum makes the play. And no points will go up on the scoreboard here to end the half for the Galloping Ghosts. And if I was Fond du Lac, I would just be taking a couple of knees here to close it. Because Fond du Lac will receive the football to begin the second half. Umentum in the backfield. Davis and Johnson, the receivers, set. And yes, Williamson does take a knee. No timeout is being called. So that's going to send things to halftime. Both teams still on the field. And now they'll take their exits. That is the end of the first half here at Bank of Kaukauna Stadium. The Galloping Ghosts on top, 14-7 over the Cardinals here in this FVA conference matchup. It's a good one. We'll send things with a quick word from our halftime sponsors here on Zaleski Sports.
More sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hello, KASD residents. After months of community input and thoughtful study, I am excited to announce that the Kaukauna Area School District Board of Education has authorized a facilities referendum, which will appear on the November 5th ballot. If approved, This comprehensive plan will address critical long-term needs across our district by building a new, innovative middle school to better align with modern learning standards, expanding access to 4K and 5K programs at Victor Hayne Elementary, which will provide more opportunities for our youngest learners, renovating Park Community Charter School to better serve our students, staff, and community by modernizing our library media center and creating safer and more functional entryway and office areas. This plan will enhance safety and security in all schools, as well as addressing high-priority maintenance needs so all of our facilities are able to continue to serve Kaukauna students for generations to come. We are so grateful for all of the community feedback that was used to help create this plan, and it truly reflects our shared vision for the future. In the coming weeks leading up to the November referendum, there will be multiple opportunities for you to learn more about this proposed facilities plan. These include direct mailings, informational meetings, school tours, and detailed information that's available on our website, kaukaunasfuture.org. I encourage you to stay informed and engage with us as we approach this important vote. Thank you for your continued support of our students and our schools. And together, we can ensure that KASD remains a place where every student has the opportunity to learn, grow, and succeed.
And welcome back, everybody. Halftime here at Bank of Kaukauna Stadium. Joel Rausch, Brendan Retzloff here with you guys here tonight. We thank you guys for tuning in. It's 14-7, the score of this game. Fond du Lac was the team that actually came to jump out first with a touchdown. It was DeAndre Williamson finding Connor Johnson on a 27-yard touchdown pass. It was a really great start to the Fond du Lac Cardinals on their evening, and then a couple of turnovers ended up coming to bite the Cardinals. A pair of fumbles, one of them coming from DeAndre Johnson to set up a 2-yard rushing touchdown for Kyle Kress, and then it was an Aiden Reardon 1-yard score to follow it up to make it 14-7, and that is where we are standing at. Bron Schaefer was looking sharp with his passes throughout the first half. The one exception was his last pass in the first half, which ended up being an interception, and coming up with it was Peyton Umantum for the Cardinals. We got a bunch of fun action going on out on the football field right now, but we thank our halftime sponsor, Kingdom Roofing. Your home is your kingdom. Protect it with Kingdom Roofing. Committed to no pressure sales and lasting value, Kingdom Roofing covers everything from roofing to siding and windows. No gimmicks, just quality you can trust. Protect your kingdom. Visit kingdomroofingwi.com. And we'll take things away to what's going out on the football field, to some surfing in the USA.
Under the direction of Mr. David Parker, performing this year's theme of Michael Jackson. It's Bell High School band, and we performing the classic Thriller, Smooth Criminal, Beat, and Billy Keith. Along with this good band, in the middle school. Good band of Dennis Lowell, the Mohawk, and Ruben Barassa. Are you ready? spend time with our kids. Thank you also to the Raiders families for your support and encouragement. We could not do this without you. First up is our 6th grade Orange team, led by head coach Reed Giordano. And then our 6th grade Black team, led by head coach Nate Roberts. Our 7th grade Orange team, led by head coach Vincent Hudway. 7th grade Black team, led by head coach Victor Riley. 8th grade Orange team, led by head coach Reggie Foster. And the 8th grade Black team, led by Eli Robin. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause for the future girls and Raiders.
And just moments away from the second half kickoff here on Zaleski Sports. Check out the smoke that's making its way, about to engulf the entire field from the student section of the Galloping Ghosts on their whiteout night. So they ended up going with the powder. Throw it up like LeBron James right before all of his games, make some magic happen. But we welcome our viewers back. Brendan Retzloff, Joel Roush here at Bank of Kaukauna Stadium. It's 14-7. That concludes our Kingdom Roofing halftime show. And today's game is presented by Amplitel Technologies. Ready to elevate your tech to match your game? Amplitel Technologies boosts IT and technology for businesses in Northeast Wisconsin and beyond. From help desk support to Wi-Fi and phone solutions, trust the experts at Amplitel. Visit ampliteltech.com for a free consultation. And by AMP Security Solutions. Keep your defense unbeatable with AMP Security Solutions. AMP partners with industry leaders to keep your people and facilities safe. Enjoy peace of mind with video conferencing, access control, paging and fire systems, and data cabling. Score big with top-notch security at amplitech.com or at ampliteltech.com. Now all that powder's made its way to the other side of the field, and it's almost like it's just hovering. So we got a big cloud of powder just around us here. But we'll see what types of adjustments both of these teams made out of halftime. Few turnovers that we have seen thus far in the game tonight. 2 turnovers from Fond du Lac, 1 from Kaukauna. But some big names, and I wish I had stats on their first halves here in the game tonight. Starting with Bron Schaefer, he was doing a lot with his arm, same with his legs, and he was able to get it done nicely. Aiden Reardon able to score a touchdown. Kyle Kress able to get a touchdown in this game. Parker Shue, we've seen him make a few grabs here tonight. One of them was a big 30-yard gain or so. Other than that, he's almost seemed non-existent on the offensive side. So Fond du Lac doing an extremely great job of defending him, because he's going to be one of those guys as a senior who is going to find a way to get himself open, help out his quarterback in Bron Schaefer. But they are doing an outstanding job of coming up with those spots, and it's mainly been under Peyton Umantum. He's done a great job. Umantum, he's got that interception that he had later in the half. But then on Fond du Lac's side, some big names that we've seen playing thus far. Connor Johnson, he has been the player to stop as a wide receiver. And Kaukauna will be set to kick things away to open up the second half. Check out the moon out here tonight. I'm not sure if we can get a good shot of that, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And once again, conditions here are tremendous. Temperatures at kickoff were around 75 degrees. Now we're around 70 degrees outside. Does not feel like a mid-September day. Almost feels like July. Here we go, second half. Henschel on the return from the 17. He cuts field. He's got some blockers ahead of him, and he's able to leap over one of them and get all the way up to the 41-yard line. So a really good starting field position to open up the half for the Cardinals. And we'll see what DeAndre Williamson Jr. can do with some good starting field position. Kaukauna's done a great job of holding him from running the football here tonight. The sophomore had the fumble early. It's all about how you can pick yourself back up. Play action pass. Deep shot. First play of the half. And a leaping attempt incomplete. Almost had it on the grab with Xavier Davis. Davis tried to jump over a defender there. And it seemed like he had a shot. And Williamson had all day to make that throw. And it was a pretty good one, just thrown a little bit outside. Fakes it again. Pass tipped into the ground, incomplete. Tetzloff was going for a diving attempt, tipped by one of the defensive linemen for the Galloping Ghosts. That might have been Logan Arft who ended up tipping it on that right-hand side, or the left-hand side. 3rd and long. No yards here in the half yet. One man in the backfield is Williamson. He's got a lot of pressure. Escapes. He's going to run forward for it. He goes and gets the first down. The sophomore coming up big. And that is where we typically see all the offensive Fond du Lac make production with Williamson's legs. And that's the first time tonight we've really got to see him run the ball well. He escaped the safety blitz from Tetzloff. Now in Kaukauna territory. Johnson, the man in motion. Williamson fakes it. Play action again. Escapes. He's got a lot of running room in front of him, and he gets all the way to the 30 inside of the 28-yard line. Once again, Williamson making plays work with his legs. Kaukauna may have sent one extra man on the linebacker blitz. And that's where they might need to run a spy on Williamson so he can't break free. But great awareness from DeAndre Williamson to get out of there. A pickup of 24 yards. At the 28, bobbled the ball and it's fumbled. And I think Fond du Lac was able to get back onto the football, luckily. And it was Umantum that bobbled it. Or that was Carmelo Amons, actually. Fond du Lac, lucky they didn't turn the ball over there. I'm not sure if it was the handoff that just wasn't a great handoff or if it was just on the running backs trying to secure the football. Might have been a miscue on both ends. 2nd and long. Play action again. Williamson up the middle, and he's got his man. And once again, it's Connor Johnson to the red zone here for the Cardinals. This drive almost looking similar to the distance they're going down the field to their first drive of the game from tonight. Third and short. 3rd and about a 1 yard, a long 1 yard. Davis in motion, hands it off over to him, and did he get it? Tough angle to see from up here. Looked pretty close. Amons was the ball carrier. And they are going to say he picked up the first. Fresh set of downs for the Cardinals. And if I'm the offense of the Cardinals, I would continue with that play action because it's really messing up Kaukauna on defense right now. 2 receivers to his left. Amons in the backfield. Johnson now in motion. And they'll hand it off to him. Amons cuts it to his right. And he gets piled up for a gain of maybe 3 to the 15-yard line. This offensive line, they were set up all their blocks. So it would almost look like the run would be going to the left. But then Amons noticed there was a big opening on the right-hand side. But little did he know, DiPiazza was there to get the stop. 8:20 to go in the 3rd. From the gun again, and he's got his man Davis with the great hands and the catch. That is not an easy catch to make, as you're getting hit by the defender as the ball enters your hands. Reed Whitman made a pretty solid hit on Xavion Davis, but Davis with a great hold on to the football there. First and goal here for the Cardinals, knocking on the doorstep to tie it up. Man in motion again, hands it off to Amons, and he gets shuffled and bottled up at around the 8 or 9 yard line. Might have lost a yard there. That time it was Will Clark. Who was there on it? 7:30 to go here in the quarter. Two receivers to his right, jumbo package. Davis in motion, fake it. They look, backside fade, end zone, right through his hands. Might have been a little bit forward from Connor Johnson. They had the play and Johnson had the defender beat. That matchup between Reed Whitman and Connor Johnson, it has been a battle tonight. That time, Reed Whitman just got lucky. The ball was overthrown by about a half yard. Third and goal. They send a man in motion again. Same play for Johnson in the end zone. Did he get it? That was incredible if he did. He did! It's a touchdown! Connor Johnson with the extension. And the one-on-one battle with Reed Whitman continues. That was just highly contested on both ends. Reed Whitman did everything that he could in his power, so he couldn't make that catch. The location of that football was just tremendous coming from DeAndre Williamson, and the fact that he's a sophomore and made that placement, incredible. Extra point to tie the game. It is good, and things are getting interesting here on this night, where we have such a great moon out there. 7:01 to go here in the third quarter. Today's game is brought to you by Travel Leaders Discovery. Looking for the perfect getaway? Let Travel Leaders Discovery handle all the details from Mexico and the Caribbean to Europe, Hawaii, Alaska, Africa, and beyond. They've got you covered. Their local travel experts create unforgettable experiences tailored just for you. Ready to travel stress-free? Visit tltrips.com and start your adventure today. Maybe take an adventure to the moon. Skies are clear here at Bank of Kaukauna Stadium, and we are tied. And the kick goes to Weinberg, and he'll take it from the 10. Got a couple of blocks, avoids a tackler, and spinning up to around the 27 or 28 yard line he goes. And that is where Kaukauna will begin their first drive of the second half. Kaukauna has been able to get plenty of yards down the field with all their drives, but one here in this game, it's really just been defensive stands on Fond du Lac's end. We'll see if they can continue to do that. Schaefer from the gun. Looks for Weinberg. He's got his man. Sets up the block and got the shoestring tackle. There for the Cardinals was Hunter King. Hunter King, he made a long run to get all the way over there to make that stop. That was the man that was covering him, though, but he was covering that 10 yards downfield type of zone. Goes to show that Fond du Lac sticking with that zone coverage. Trying to keep that passing game at a minimum. Just try to let them run the ball. Play action. Schaefer, he's got his man down the field, and it's caught. Breaks the tackle to the 20, to the 10, and in the end zone. It's a touchdown for Tucker Hoffman. And just like that, the Ghosts get the lead right back. Actually, it was Aiden Reardon. Reardon with the receiving touchdown. That one went for about 61 yards. Aiden Reardon's got his second touchdown here tonight. Chong's extra point is good. And that didn't last very long. Kaukauna, just a matter of 2 plays to put 7 more points on the scoreboard. We'll send things to a 30-second timeout. 6:37 to go, 21-14 here on Zaleski Sports.
I work for Staub Construction.
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Welcome back, everybody. So Kaukauna, 2 plays, 68-yard drive for the Galloping Ghost. A 61-yard touchdown for Aiden Reardon. 61-yard touchdown pass. And now Kaukauna will be set to kick things away here. Official ruling of the touchdown, actually 64 yards. 64-yard touchdown pass to Aiden Reardon. And this one is off to Henschel again. He'll take it from the 10. Breaks a tackle, and he's got some room on the outside, but Kaukauna is there to take him down. And that was Isaac Moss to bring him down. Today's game's presented by Bear Performance Marketing. Need a game plan that delivers marketing victories? Bear Performance Marketing is your full-service partner for strategic success. From brand development to social media marketing and promotional solutions, we streamline your marketing for maximum results. Learn more at bearpm.com. That's BAERPM.com. So now we get to see how Fond du Lac responds. A total of 14 points here in the second quarter, or in this third quarter, 6:29 to go. Williamson on the play action again. He's got a lot of trouble on him. He's just going to throw this one out of bounds. Wise decision from the sophomore. When you got all those guys chasing after you, you know it's going to be trouble. Hunter Myers was there, as well as Isaac Moss. Logan Arth, he was coming after him as well. Wise decision from the sophomore. Second and 10. He'll take it himself. And he might have had a knee on the ground just as he was about to take off. And Williamson's got nothing. It's going to be third and long. Good stand from the Kaukauna defense thus far, but third downs, they've really struggled to stop them on. Sam Weber talking to his defense on the formation to set him up. From the gun, drops back, Williamson. He's looking around, now he's gonna run it, and he falls to the ground, lost the football in the process, able to get back on it, and might have picked up 2 yards, but that will not be enough to that marker, and Fond du Lac's gonna have to send out their punt team. A 3 and out. And Kaukauna had their offense out on the field not very long ago. So they'll get their offense right back. Take it away, almost got it tipped. McMullen to return it. No fair catch, he'll take it up the field himself. Working through the sideline, spinning to midfield. And down he goes at the 49-yard line. And this will be some pretty great starting field position for the Galloping Ghost as Fond du Lac's defense comes back on the field for the second time in the last couple of minutes. So one team trying to wear out the other with their offense. Shu and Weinberg, the receivers at the top of your screen. Hoffman man in motion, hands it off to Reardon. Reardon breaks one tackle and he runs into a couple of Cardinals for maybe a yard. That was Gabe Jones and Rhett Havalaka who were there on the tackle.
Let's go, offense!
Second and long. A little over 4 minutes in the quarter. Trips on his right. Hands it off to Reardon. Reardon right up the hole. Havalaka there again to stop him. Picked up a few more yards there up to the 42-yard line. And Reardon seems a little shaken up after that run. He's had himself quite the night. A rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown for the back. Same formation for the Galloping Ghosts. They hand it off to Kress. He stays patient in the backfield and try to cut it up towards the middle, and not much. Again, it'll be fourth down and about 3 yards. And now we'll see how Kaukauna wants to do things here. Last time they were here, Bron Schaefer ran the ball about 50 yards for only 3 or 4 yards. And it looks like they're going to go for it again. 1 for 2 tonight on fourth down. They take the handoff with Schaefer. He'll take it himself. The quarterback's got the speed and he high steps it into the end zone for 6. Bron Schaefer, 39 yards. And that's the problem with the defense on those read options. You're caught guessing who to go for. I was even fooled. I thought Kress got the ball. And so was the defense, because there were a few too many guys who went after Kyle Kress and Bron Schaefer. It doesn't take him long to really gain speed and take it to the house. 28-14. Kaukauna starting to break away. We'll keep things here with you guys. That was an impressive 4th down decision by the men in black. I mean, just watching Braun Schaefer run it up the field, it only took him 4 or 5 strides, and he really got full speed. And Fond du Lac just couldn't do anything about it. They've been playing the zone coverage for so long here tonight, and that time, that's when that coverage comes to get you. But today's game is brought to you by Fox Valley Tool and Die. Fox Valley Tool and Die Incorporated is a precision machine job shop that supplies critical machine components for a range of customers, from Fortune 100 companies to local paper mills. For the results you need under one roof, contact us today. 920-766-9455. That's 920-766-9455. Long boot over to Henschel. He'll take it from the 8-yard line. Henschel's got some running room now. He'll take it, cuts it up to the 40. What a juke from Henschel. And he keeps driving up to the 35-yard line. What a kickoff return from Mason Henschel. The junior, 185. He made one of those kickoff men for Kaukauna look bad. All it took was that little sidestep and tripped him up. With this type of starting field position for Fond du Lac, this is a must score. Williamson, first play of the drive, looking for a man, and he ended up dropping it right through his arms. Or that was actually Braden Bidgen. So it'll be 2nd and 10. There is a flag on the play. So they call it a pass interference here. Not sure who it was on. It might have been on Davis for Fond du Lac. Taking a look at the play. It was way down the field though, when Williamson was just looking to dump it off over to Biggin. Williamson drops back to pass. He's got a lot of pressure. He's going to take a deep shot here. Looking for his man. And right through the arms of Will Clark it went. Not sure what Williamson was thinking there. He passed that ball into triple coverage as he was looking for Humantum there, and that's Caden Humantum. Second and forever to go for Fond du Lac. They tried to get all that yardage with one play. It didn't work. So they'll hand it off here to Henschel. Henschel breaks a couple of tackles, but only for about 3. And that time, it was Gavin Kennedy there to make the stop. And with a 3rd and long, if you're Fond du Lac, you were hoping this would be 4-down territory, but with the spot you're in right now, you just got to try to get the ball to at least the 35-yard line to get back to within 10 yards of the sticks. Williamson drops back to pass, and the catch is made by Adrian Johnson, but they still got about 15 yards to go for the first down, and they're keeping their offense on the field. And this is the right decision for Sam Plucker and Fond du Lac. The last couple of drives have gone Kaukauna's way. There's been nothing they could do to stop them. They got to keep the ball in their hands to keep the drive going. 4th and long. Crowd on their feet. Play action pass. Got him by the shoestrings. He avoids the tackle, tries to move traffic around, and he's got his man. And it's going to be Davis, but did he end up picking it up? He did. All the way to the 21-yard line. And that is how you direct traffic as a quarterback. And great awareness as well from Xavion Davis to realize his quarterback was rolling out all the way to his right. He threw that across his body too. And he came back to him. 1st and 10. Henschel will take it up the gut. Spinning around, still on his feet. He's still moving forward. And he is down at about the 10-yard line. What a powerful run from number 44. Might have been the last play here of the quarter. We'll see if Fond du Lac actually tries to get a playoff here. They do. Hands it off to Henschel again, and he gets stopped. That was Clark that made the stop. Same with Jack Byer, and that will do it for our 3rd quarter of play. Total of 21 points combined in that 3rd quarter. So some good back and forth, but Kaukauna on top by 14. We'll send things to a quick TV timeout. Another word from these sponsors on Zaleski Sports.
Our Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brownfine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
And welcome back, everybody. This drive for Fond du Lac started from the Kaukauna 35-yard line, but that big pass interference penalty took them all the way back to behind midfield. And now they've finally been able to make their way back. And thanks to the playmaking for DeAndre Williamson Jr., the quarterback, he's really playing well in front of this large crowd here tonight against the number 6 team in Division II, trying to keep his team in this thing. Play action. Works around the pressure. He's got a man wide open, and he's in for 6. It's Adrian Johnson. And the Cardinals are more on the board, and we might have a player down for Kaukauna. Might be cramping. It might be Parker Shue. He had cramps last week as well. But what a stand and what a drive that this offense for Fond du Lac ended up making. A great statement to open up the 4th quarter. And just like that, we have a 1-possession ball game. Do not count them out yet. Really got him on the play action pass. And it was Parker Shue who ended up, or Will Clark. Who just ended up getting completely beat on the coverage. And that's why Johnson was wide open there. Probably just the cramps, though. PAT attempt for Gates. It gets blocked. And it's a dead ball once it falls down. That was actually Scannell with it. And now there's a penalty flag that was thrown. And one official is pointing at, I believe it's Luke Tetzloff. It's either Tetzloff or Whitman that he was looking at.
Hey, keep your heads black!
So the penalty will be ensured on a kickoff here for the unsportsmanlike. It's not one of those penalties you really want to commit. It's still a one-possession ball game. Today's game is presented by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And by Cobazin. Cobazin offers a flexible schedule and well-paid part-time job. The perfect balance of work and play. Cobazin Buses also specializes in providing charter services to all sorts of events, such as sporting events, wedding transportation, and private parties just the same. Join us and make a difference in your community. Visit Cobazin.com for more information. We take pride in every ride. This is something you don't see that often. Since the penalty is enforced on the kickoff, the ball goes into Kaukauna territory for the kick. So Scannell will just have a light boot, and maybe Fond du Lac would try to play something fancy here. They don't. They just kick it in the back of the end zone. So Kaukauna will get the football at the 20-yard line. Eight-point game. This is a must-stop type of drive for Fond du Lac. And being down by 8 now, they'd have to score a touchdown and get the 2-point conversion. Takes the snap, hands it off to Reardon. Reardon breaks one tackle and he keeps going. The fight in the junior all the way up to the 29 or 28-yard line. So it'll be second and short for the Ghosts, and that clock will be their friend, but they still want to put a score on the board. Bron Schaefer's been doing a lot of work with his legs here tonight. We saw it in the fourth down play in his touchdown run. Play action, looking down the field. And Kaukauna wants a flag. Incomplete pass. There on the coverage was Hunter King. King did end up making that hit at a interesting time on Tucker Hoffman. I think it was the right call by the officials, though. The ball didn't seem catchable from at least our point of view. Third and short. With the incomplete pass, it also stopped the clock. Two receivers to his left. Hands it off to Reardon, and he gets stopped. The Fond du Lac defense coming up big, and it's a 3-and-out for the Galloping Ghosts with 11 minutes to go. And Reardon, he's limping off the field, which is not a good sign. Two return men back at around the 36 or 35-yard line for Fond du Lac. And it's Connor Johnson and Sam Murray. Up it goes. And Connor will be the one to call the fair catch from the 34-yard line. So a pretty solid effort on the punt for the Galloping Ghosts. Now it's Freddie Ramirez with the boot. 10:19 to go here in regulation. Today's game is presented by Kelderman Plumbing. With over 40 years of experience altogether, we have the skill and expertise to provide customized and dependable solutions for a wide range of plumbing services. Come to us as your one-stop plumbing solution. We can help with any of your needs like project designs, repiping, new construction, and commercial remodeling. Call Kelderman Plumbing 920-450-5398. That's 920-450-5398. A gain or a loss of a few yards here on this play. It was Davis that didn't have much doing on the play. 2nd and 12. Sends his man in motion. Play action again. Williamson's done great in play action here tonight. Breaks one tackle. Throws it down the sideline this time. No one there, incomplete. And he was just doing everything that he could to avoid the sack. There were a lot of Ghosts running after him. Hunter Myers was the main one, and Myers, he's limping a little bit, but he's still in the game. And now it's 3rd and long for Fond du Lac. Watch the matchup between Johnson and Reed. Whitman in the double coverage. Dumps it off over to his halfback and Henschel will get about 6 yards up the field, so it'll be about a 4th and 5 situation. And this might be a 3 and out here for Fond du Lac. Just under 9 minutes to go. We thank our viewers for tuning in. Over 500 people here with us. Got some Fond du Lac fans, I see, and some Kaukauna fans as well. Great boot from Scannell, and it's returned. And lots of room downfield. There are flags thrown. This is going to get sent back as McMullen gets sent down at the 47, but we might have a block in the back here. As it was Will Clark who ended up shoving Lucas King right as McMullen made the return. So Kaukauna's going to start their drive pretty far back. Should be at around the 20-yard line. We'll see where they spot the football. Seemed to be pretty close to the 30-yard line where he shoved him. And that is exactly what they do. They spot it at the 20. Now the Kaukauna offense has a chance to get a long drive going and maybe end this game. Schaefer hands it off to Reardon. Reardon was trying to be patient back there, and he was able to pick up a solid chunk of yardage. Actually got 4 yards on it. We saw a solid back and forth here in this third quarter. Now in the fourth quarter, the offenses have really been stagnant, except for the first play of the quarter touchdown for the Cardinals. They've been down by as much as 14. Kaukauna's largest deficit was 7. Schaefer's going to take it himself and pick up the first down. Now Schaefer seems to be a little in discomfort. Still in the game though. Under 7.5 remain. But he seemed to be in a little bit of discomfort. We'll see how he responds here. 1st and 10, new set of downs. He'll take it himself. Take it around the outside. He picks up lots of speed there and gets as much yardage as possible up to the 40. Very close to another first down. We'll see where they spot it. They give him a first down. Bron Schaefer with back-to-back carries, picking up first downs for Kaukauna. He has really been working with his legs tonight. He's only had the one mistake towards the end of the half, which was that interception. And this time hands it off to Reardon, and a bunch of Cardinals are there on the stop. Sam Amandon as well as Ty Pate. The good news though for the Galloping Ghosts, that clock is still ticking. But they got a second and about 11. Trips left. Shoe at the bottom of your screen. They hand it off to Reardon. He spins around, works his way towards midfield. A solid carry from the junior up to the 49-yard line. And that's the right game plan. Give it to the 5'11", 181 junior. He's got a lot of toughness behind him. And a couple of touchdowns tonight as well. He has been the player of this game. 3rd and 3. Give it to him again. He'll take it up the middle and just keep on trucking his way into Fond du Lac territory all the way to the 38-yard line. A 13-yard run for the junior. I believe that's got to put him close to 100 yards rushing. As well as the 64 receiving yards on the receiving touchdown. He's got a couple more catches in the game too. They'll pass it this time. Shoe's got it with a great catch with his hands. Try to stay up on his feet. Stayed in bounds, though. That's the more important thing to the team. And he's able to get another first down and advance up to the 23. And the chances of this upset for Fond du Lac starting to dim. Kaukauna wanting their revenge on this Cardinals team. Although they're unranked, they have played against some of the best teams in the state, and they're putting up a fight right now. Kress will take it up the middle, and he'll advance to about the 15-yard line. And Kaukauna is just running all over Fond du Lac right now, to the point where that offensive line for Kaukauna is just really dominating and sending the defensive line all the way back. One of the Kaukauna players has to exit after his helmet came off. I believe that was Elijah Moore. I think he was also asking for a flag. Might have been hands to the face how his helmet came off. But no flag on the play. They do pause the game clock at 4:09, and now they'll run it. Second and about 2 yards from the 15-yard line for the Ghosts. And there's a lot of confusion going on right now. Not really set in Kaukauna. They might need to have to take a timeout here. We'll see. It quickly out of that as the receivers set up as quickly as they can. And they do get the play off. But Coach Matt Binsfeld, he wanted to call a timeout. He was not feeling confident with how they were rushing everything there. 3:40 left on the game clock. And we'll send things to a quick TV timeout. We'll be right back. 28-20 here on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Back out of that quick timeout here on Zaleski Sports. Joel Roush, Brendan Retzloff, 28-20. Kaukauna trying to go up to 4-1 on the season as the number 6 ranked team in our Zaleski Sports polls. And to be the first to know that information, become a member with us as Zaleski Sports VIP. Only $5. $3:40 to go in regulation. Ball at the 15-yard line. Fond du Lac has all their timeouts remaining. Kaukauna with 2. And Fond du Lac just needs to somehow come up with a turnover, some kind of stop, as they tried to put Elijah Moore back into the game, but the officials said that's not going to happen. Crest will take it up to the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Ghosts. That's a huge first down for this team. And the fact that he went to the 11 as well, Kaukauna could still get another first down and really put an end to this game. If it was at the 10, it'd be a different story, because then they'd only have the 4 downs to get to the end zone. And if you're the Ghosts, probably just going to keep running the football. It's Reardon in the backfield now. Takes the snap, is Schaefer Reardon into the end zone for 6. His 3rd touchdown of the night. Have a night, Aiden Reardon. Your Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game. 5 touchdowns on the season headed into tonight. Up to 8 now. What a day for the 5'11 junior. And that might be the exclamation point on this game as well. Up 34-20 with 3:04 to go. Lincoln Chong's got the extra point. 35-20, and there's something about Kaukauna scoring 35 points and winning football games. They did it against West De Pere. They did it against Hortonville. Their only win where they have not scored 35 points was against Neenah. Put up 17 on that scoreboard. But with 3:04 remaining, Fond du Lac, they're just going to have to keep playing to their own identity, but once it comes to this point where you're in dire need of just getting points really quickly, that's when you really change up who you are and can run into those troubles. But as Kaukana's defense too, you don't want to play very conservative and just let them go down the field. They still have all 3 timeouts remaining in this one. Today's game is brought to you by Kingdom Roofing. Your home is your kingdom. Protect it with Kingdom Roofing. Committed to no pressure sales and lasting value, Kingdom Roofing covers everything from roofing to siding and windows. No gimmicks, just quality you can trust. Protect your kingdom. Visit kingdomroofingwi.com. Little squib kick action. Return by Henschel. He's been dangerous on the returning end, and he picks up a lot of speed headed to the 35-yard line. Spun down there. That's been one pretty big upside to this Fond du Lac team. Their kickoff returning skills. Joel telling me, surprised they didn't kick it on the other side to avoid him. And I agree. Could have been big trouble. Down by 15, what can you do? Andre Williamson under pressure, getting chased, and he's got his receiver. It's Xavier Davis for a pickup of 7. Davis making an outstanding grab. Now he seems to be in some pain. And he is shaking up a little bit here. Now he'll go on a knee. And hopefully he's okay. We'll take a break over here. Back in a little bit here on Zaleski.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Back, everybody. Xavier Davis takes an exit and on the back end of the play hit the back of his helmet on the turf, and those never feel good, and concussion's always something to be worried about in this type of sport. Williamson will take it himself, looking for some blocking, and no one was there to block, and he just ran into a pile of ghosts right around midfield. It is a first down for Fond du Lac. They got to go quickly here. No 2-minute warning in high school football. 2:20 to go. Takes the snap, drops back, finds his receiver, and able to get a few yards after the catch there was Umentum. That was Caden with a pickup of 8 yards. 2 minutes to go. Connor Johnson. Man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Play action again. Pressure. Avoids it. Breaking tackles, and he finds his receiver down on the sideline. It is Connor Johnson for the first down to stop the clock. With 1:44 to go. DeAndre Williamson, he has been running around all night tonight. And he avoided Simonek's tackle attempt, and here he goes running again, right into the arms. Seemed kind of painful. Right into Gavin Kennedy. And Fond du Lac's going to call a timeout here as they're at the 30-yard line, 1:34 to go. Checking out some of our comments here in the game. One fan says, Buffoni can still make the playoffs with a 4-5 record. Things are looking a little scary for them. They might fall to 0-5 here, down by 15. But it is a good point. Mentioning the standings here in the Fox Valley Association Conference, we'll pop those up here for you. So Appleton North 2-0, Kaukauna 2-0, looking to be 3-0 here. Kimberly probably going to be 3-0. Nino's 1-1, Hortonville 1-1. Appleton East, Fond du Lac, and Oshkosh West all 0-2. And yeah, coming up next for Fond du Lac, they'll have Appleton East come to their home, and then they'll be at Hortonville on October 4th. Williamson drops back with the pass, almost got intercepted, but the catch is made by Umentum. And the clock's still ticking. 3rd and a yard to go from the 24-yard line. Up the middle, incomplete. And it's going to be 4th and 1. And this could be the very last play of the offense here tonight for Fond du Lac. They've done a great job on their 4th down conversions, though. $1:12 left on the clock. Coming up next week for Kaukauna, they will travel to Oshkosh to take on Oshkosh West. 4th and 1. They'll run it up the middle, and they are able to get it. And they got to get to the line quickly or call a timeout here. They do get the clock stoppage from the chains moving up to the 22-yard line. This hometown crowd is still making plenty of noise. Final minute in regulation. Williamson, and he steps out of the pressure as this one goes out of play, incomplete. Stops the clock with 50 seconds to go. Second and long. He's the lone man in the backfield being chased. Weber going after him. This pass is tipped up in the air. Ouch. And the receiver is down on the ground, and that's Caden Umentum. And hopefully he is okay. That was a big time hit. Those are the dangers of passing to those defenseless receivers. Stepped out of that pressure. And it was Reed Whitman that had the hit on Umentum. He's still on the ground, his helmet off of him as well. And he's finally able to get up here, so that's a good sign. .43 seconds to go, but they're just hoping that Caden is okay. The junior, 5'11", 170 pounds. And taking those hits right underneath your back can really send you flying in almost any direction. 3rd and 10. Williamson looking for the end zone. He just throws it up there, and it's picked off by none other than Reed Whitman, and he's still in the end zone dancing, and he takes as much time off that clock, and that is going to be it. The dagger of an interception for Reed Whitman. Spent a lot of time running around that end zone to take time off the clock when there almost really isn't any need at all. So now Whitman's limping. And he's grabbing his calf. And now if you're a Kaukauna fan, you gotta hope he's okay. Can't really see from what we have going on, but from my own eyes, that is what is happening. But should be the final snap of the ball game. Braun Schaefer takes a knee, and that will do it. Kaukauna gets their revenge from last year. They win it 35-20 over Fond du Lac. The Cardinals will fall to 0-5 on the season, a rare occurrence you see. And Kaukauna, they will be 4-1 as the number 6 team in our polls. We'll see if they advance even further up, headed into next week against Oshkosh West. Oshkosh West coming up for Kaukauna, and Appleton East will be the opponent coming up for Fond du Lac. We'll take things away to our Bear Performance Marketing postgame show, which is coming up next. Need a game plan that delivers marketing victories? Bear Performance Marketing is your full-service partner for strategic success. From brand development to social media marketing and promotional solutions, we streamline your marketing for maximum results. Learn more at bearpm.com. That's BAERPM.com. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Need a game plan that delivers marketing victories? Bear Performance Marketing is your full-service partner for strategic success, offering comprehensive solutions that include brand development, social media marketing, branded products, and digital marketing. The goal is to streamline every aspect of marketing while maximizing results. With a focus on clear, transparent communication and a driven team ready to hustle, Bear Performance Marketing is your partner for marketing that outperforms the competition. Learn more at bearpm.com.
So welcome back, everybody, to our Bear Performance Marketing post-game. Brendan Retzhoff, Joel Roush here. Going to close things out from up here in the booth. When it comes to the highlight that we will make for this game, you will see the interview on the highlight. Just got some technical issues that we're not going to be able to work around. So just stay tuned for that when the highlight for this game comes out. Matt Boonsfeld and the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts rise victorious here on this Friday night, and they go to 4-1 on the season. Something about them scoring 35 and winning. That is what it has came down to. But Fond du Lac actually started this game with the lead up 7-0. Then Kaukauna had 14 unanswered points. Aiden Reardon with the touchdown. First touchdown of the game. Then it was Kyle Kress who got the second score of the game. Or it was actually Kress who got the first score. Reardon with the second score for Kaukauna. Then it was the response once again in the second half coming from the quarterback Braun Schaefer, a 39-yard touchdown run to grab that 14-point lead. Then Fond du Lac came up with the response once again with a touchdown to Connor Johnson from DeAndre Williamson Jr. Then the very next drive of the game, it was all Braun Schaefer and Aiden Reardon. 2 plays on that drive, 64-yard touchdown pass to Reardon, and then Reardon capped off this game with 1 more touchdown. 3 touchdowns on the night for Aiden Reardon. He is your Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game. That's going to do it for our coverage here on this Friday night. We thank you guys for tuning in with us here on Zaleski Sports. And from all of us, have a wonderful night. We will see you guys next week. We'll actually get to do men's volleyball coverage on Tuesday here at Kaukauna High School. It should be a fun one. But from all of us here, Brendan Retzloff, Joe Rosh, we say so long, and we will see you guys next time on Zaleski Sports. Have a good night.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.